Hey and welcome to the next part of the Blender and Unity game asset animation series. In this one I will show you how to script the animations with C# in Unity. But before, let me show you the cannonball. Someone asked where it is. I created it with Blender with the same low poly material. Here you can see it in edit mode. And I mapped it to a dark gray tone, and as the cannon I exported it as FBX. The model is imported to Unity like I did it for the cannon, and I added a mesh collider to it. Then I dragged the game object into the prefabs folder so that we can reuse it and use as many cannonballs in the scene as we like. Okay, I start the game now so that you can see the interaction of the character with the cannonball, because it is defined as an inventory item, so he is able to pick it up. This is possible because I added a C# script to the cannonball, for which I set the name to cannonball and the interaction text to press F to pick up the ball. The cannonball image I created with Photoshop, converted it into a sprite so that we can use it here in the image slot. The script is very simple, it just contains a class that is derived from inventory item base. Of course I could also use the base class directly, but perhaps I will have to extend the script later on, so it's better to define a custom class in the first place. Okay, the next interactable object is the cannon. The player can open it by pressing the F key and also close it again. So let's see how this is implemented. The cannon has a C# script as well. The class is called cannon, but this one is derived from interactable item base. It has a state to store if the cannon is opened, and another member for the animator that is retrieved in the start method. The method onInteract animation is overridden so that I can replace the default pickup animation of the player with the open animation. But this is not the open animation of the cannon, it is an animation of the player that is played when he is opening game objects. The animator of the player is passed as a parameter to this method by the framework of the low poly game kit. In the method onInteract, that is called when the player is interacting with an item, I set the open parameter of the cannon's animator and I set it to the state of the member variable isOpen of the cannon class. The variable is toggled afterwards, and the interaction text are set to press F to open or close, dependent of the value of the isOpen variable. Okay, that's the script so far. The next step will be to let the player load the cannon with a cannonball and then to actually shoot with it. So here's my suggestion, but I would like you to tell me your opinion and to take part in the development. The question is how to load the cannon. I suggest that the player has to carry the cannonball, and when he interacts with the cannon, the full sequence is played. The cannon is opened, then loaded with the cannonball and closed. After that, the player will be able to shoot with it. So what's your opinion? What do you think? Any ideas are very welcome, and please add them to the comments below. Thank you guys for watching this. Thanks for supporting me if you support me on my Patreon. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel to be notified when the next part is online, and I'll see you on JNM.